Hello, hi. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to another video. It's been a while since I've done a video, especially even longer of me just talking. It's been a while. So I decided to come out here for a run, and the goal was to do 4 miles today. I'm actually at a track. Not gonna lie, finished my first mile and I am winded. So for this month, the goal is to run longer distances. For the last like 2-3 months, I've been doing shorter distances, and I figured I would do a video today on how I started running, how I came to be here, and kind of what reinvigorated my current iteration of my running journey. Um, Again, like I said, the goal was to run 4 miles and finish the first mile, and I'm really rethinking my life. But what I've been doing this first week of September is to run. Today's the 4th. I'm running 4 miles, so that's what we're doing. That's where we're at. I had a way to articulate it, but my mind is a bit scrambled, if you can't tell already. But yeah, welcome back to my channel. This is gonna be, I don't know, I had a vision for this video, and after doing 1 mile, I'm like rethinking everything, which is what you usually do during a run. I just figured, let's come to you raw and emotional, completely from the track, what's going on. And currently, I don't know, I'm a bit scrambled. That's the word for this run, scrambled. But we're gonna do it scrambled. So I do have 3 more miles. I'm like rethinking my life right now, but I think I'm gonna run it. I'll just take a break. The track is about 0.25 miles around, so I would have to do, I can do math. What's 4 times 3? 12 more times around the track. And you would think that wouldn't be too bad, but I don't know. There's something about when you're already struggling through a run, the idea of having to loop around 4 times, it just, I'd rather not. But yeah, you can tell I'm just rambling. Okay, I'll be back. I don't know why this run is so difficult, but I'm only a mile and a half in, and I'm exhausted. I don't know what it is. I just like, it's not even like it's too hot. Like, I'm breathing correctly. I'm pacing myself. It's just like I can't. I think it's like a mind thing right now, and like my mind is like, I'm just not here. Like, I'm having a hard time connecting to my body right now, and it's really hard for me to settle into this run the way I wanted to. Like, I had a goal, and even though like it's a point five, it's a quarter of a mile around the track, like all around the track, so I have to run like multiple times. But like right now, I can't. Like, my mind is just not. I'm not logged on. Like, I feel like my mind and my body are disconnected, and it's a bit frustrating, if I'm honest. And yeah, like I had, when you come in with an idea of how you want a run to go, I came in with an idea of how I wanted this run to go, and it's not going that way, and I'm frustrated. I have 0.5 miles left until 2 miles, and then I have 2 miles after that. And I'm gonna have to push through this. And that's the only way I can get through this, because there's no I don't know. Um, but it's a beautiful day out. So there's that. And it's not that busy out here. And it's actually nice seeing people like doing their own thing around. It's inspiring, even if my body is completely offline right now. But yeah, running is fun. It's fun. Coach Bennett on the Nike Run app constantly says like running the run that you have at the moment, or something to that effect. And on a run like this where it's completely shit, that's what I'm having to remind myself. Yeah, I'm like having to run the run where I'm at, and I'm frustrated because I came in with an idea of what I want to look like, and now here I am, like almost halfway through the run, and I'm just it's like pulling teeth right now, and it's pissing me off. But I'm being patient with myself, um, accepting that it's going to take a bit longer for my body and my mind to log on and be in sync, and that's okay. I get to be patient with myself, and sometimes it's harder to do that. And so here is an actual visual representation of me doing just that. All right, that's better. Wow, I'm like frustrated because this is not how it's supposed to go. It's not how it's supposed to go, and it's okay. All right. So we have 2.5 miles left in the run. I have a mile and a half, and I'm going to finish. I'm gonna complete a half a mile. I'll come back and check in, and then hopefully we can get through the next 2 miles. Okay. Hopefully I can get through the next 2 miles after that pretty seamlessly. We'll see. Here I am trying to dictate how I want to run the run when it's not working out. I don't know. But I feel like if I mentally, it's like this need to mentally map out how it's gonna go, even if you know it's my run is doing its own thing. Yeah, I feel like I look a little crazy talking to myself, but it's okay. Who cares? This is why you're here. It is a beautiful day out though. Okay, I'm gonna get ready for the next half mile, and I will check back in. Two-mile check-in. I just feel like my body feels so heavy. 4 miles for the 4th of September. Happy birthday, Beyonce. I have 2 more miles to go. I think hopefully, no, the next 2 miles will be better than the last 2 miles. did it. I did it. I'm so tired. I need to stretch now, but I had to announce that I actually finished. Um, I feel like definitely the first half took me out, but I'm glad that I pushed through. Um, yeah, I was doing stretches and I was like, oh, I should probably like talk about what after the run felt like. So I'll do it while I do my stretches. Um, it was hard. It's funny because like again, like I mentioned earlier, like I came up with an idea of what I wanted this run to be, and oh, and it was not that. I feel like my body was I was just disconnected. Um, I was disconnected from the run. I just was not in it. It took me a while to kind of get in the flow of things. I feel like after definitely after the first mile, like my body was way too disconnected. The second and third, I was like still getting to the groove, and then it wasn't until like the final mile where I felt like I was actually doing something. Hold on, this is actually my favorite stretch. Kind of looks like a broken doll. I don't know, I like it. But it like my hips are tight, and so I think it's like my favorite to do. Ugh. The sun is out. I really want to come out way earlier. Ooh, hold on. Wait. I don't think I put enough sunscreen on. I wish I wasn't worrying about that right now because the sun real feels really good on my face. So for as long as I can remember, I've always been running. Whether it's being chased around as a little kid or running around in like my grandparents' compound, racing, cousins, friends. It's just always been a part of me. Of course, in middle school and in high school specifically, I ran in the track team, and I think that's when I first started learning discipline. Of course, at the time, it was a very much a love hate relationship with it, but I secretly loved it. I ran for 3 years, um, winter and spring. Yeah, winter and spring seasons. And then I stopped in my last year because, high school and I wanted to do other electives. Actually, no, I don't know. I honestly can't tell you. I can't give a good reason why I stopped running. I just stopped running. Um, but I've always missed it. And sometime around 2022, I decided I just wanted to see like if I could run a half marathon. At that point, I'd been running here and there, but not really like a structured, like disciplined plan. And so it's not lost on me that this was, right before I was about 28 when I started training for the Jersey City 2023 Jersey City Half Marathon. Yeah, it was it was an experience. Again, I ran how I thought I needed to run, and I don't know. Actually, no, I'm not gonna down myself for it because I ran the way I knew how to do it at the time, and I did the best I could. Obviously, since then, I've learned so much more about myself and just how to fuel my body and whatnot. But at the time, I did great. And it is true. They say like something about 30s nearing. All of a sudden you're just like, I need to do something. And this was like peak Saturn return. I started running. There was a lot kind of going on in my life at the time, and that's kind of running kind of became my it became my refuge. It became the safe place, the place where I just hit the pavement, run, I'm moving my body. It's a time to disconnect in a way, but also reconnect with my body in a way that I became out of practice with. And so now I've been running. I've run ever since then. I did take a break a little bit in 2023, but since last year, like I've been like regularly running. I've been pretty consistent for almost a year now. where I run at least 3 times a week. This week, I actually just completed my fourth run of the week. So September 4th, I decided to do 4 miles. So far, so good. I ran 4 miles today. The first mile, as you saw, baby, I struggled. Okay, I was fighting for my life. No, but really, I was. But it was good. I think the thing about running is like when you're done, you feel amazing. When you're in it, god damn, like I was ready to rip my arm off. Like it's not even like I was tired or anything like that. It was just like I just so much lethargic. I just felt so lethargic. Um, and so yeah. All done with this one. I might come out here again tomorrow to do my 5 miles. I don't know if I'm gonna record it just because I don't think I need that kind of pressure. I'm gonna edit this video and put it out and write a Substack about just how running has become like a sacred practice. And so yeah, the point of this video is to talk about how I came to running and where I am right now. And basically where I'm at right now is it's the thing that grounds me. I found that the more I run, it's kind of how I'm able to think. And there's a lot going on in my life right now. I've been up a transition, and there's something about having this practice because I've come to see it as like a spiritual practice in a way, something that grounds me, something that roots me. My mind and body connection, my mind and body has to be connected. And it runs like today where like it was hard to get into my body. You have to be present. You just have to be present, and if you're not, it's not fun. I mean, it's not that it's not fun, but it's just it takes longer to get to where you need to get to mentally. And so I'm grateful to have a practice like this. It's a blessing to be able to move your body, and I'm so grateful that this is mine. So I have one more B shot to do, and then I am done for the day. Yeah, this was a great running day. It's a beautiful day out, and it makes it better. Luckily, it's not as humid as it could be, so shout out to that.